Welcome viewers back to Phoenix Point. We have what looks to be the B team led by Charlie the Mutoid. Charlie 1. Citizen Eileen, they're going in. Dorothy Adams is the Haven that's under attack this time, led by Maddie Simon. That's an interesting name, maybe something worth looking up. Dorothy Adams. Intervene to eliminate, it's a pretty good reward. It's a 15-to-1 strength differential here. High threat level, we're probably going to see some action. I believe we are all set to go. Let's just give it a quick glance over. Charlie 1 is good. Oh, we have points to spend. We're bumping strength twice, it looks like, on Citizen Eileen. Otherwise, she's ready to go and wielding the Scorpion, of course. Next, Tyzok. Tyzok recently spent... No, Tyzok is waiting for experience. Seeing 0 there is unusual. Tyzok does have a shard gun as her primary weapon now, which we're hopefully going to get in and use. We still don't have enough Yggdrasil to hand out to everybody easily. Mist looks ready. Jen completely ready. Lots of spiders in these battles. Here we go. Hey, while we take a second, wait for this to load, let me remind you that this is a small channel and it really needs your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. So if you're feeling generous, I'd appreciate it. Here comes the Helios for a landing. I believe this Helios is named Carrier, but I could be wrong. I often forget the names of my ships in this game. We have a siren visible from the start. That is a good thing to be able to see. I love knowing where they are. We've also got our closest member to the siren being Mist, who does have possible line of sight with a laser. So that's a reason enough to do a boom blast. What does the grenade launch distance look like? Even without a boom blast, almost in range, so it's a no-brainer. We're gonna lead with the explosives. First one, center it on the siren, please. Don't miss, don't hit a tree. That would be disappointing. Nice. Okay, second shot. We're gonna do the same because that didn't damage it enough. I'd like to be sure we're not going to hit that tree. So let's hit it like that. Yeah, a little off target there, to be expected. She still has a shot left with laser. We're going to go for the face. It doesn't look like we're going to break through. That's too bad. Eat laser in the face. Oh, we did break through. Huh, okay. That head is gone. That's kind of turned that siren into a melee combatant, which I love. Charlie is following up with spider gun in hand. Charlie needs 2 points to fire a group of spiders. He's going to stay in cover back here, I think. Yeah, stay in cover, keep out of the way. Fire that gun. And let's not hit anything that prevents spiders from coming out. Oh, we did not. Oh, let's see, there's a little overhang there that's interfering with us. It's annoying. Looks like we can go through that fountain, maybe? No, I think we're going around it. Oh, right about there. Hopefully we don't lose all 3 in impact with the fountain. Good, and I only fired 1 for some reason, although it did uncover a bunch of civilians. We have 7 civilians to keep alive on this map, and suddenly we realize they're not in the greatest place. Charlie, I really wish I'd done a triple spider with you, but I did screw that up a bit. We could shoot at that siren here. Let's see what the shot looks like. Unfortunately, it's a terrible shot. We could kill it if we were lucky there. I think a smarter move is to move forward to here and use a quick aim. Hopefully we can see through the tree there. I'm gonna try it. even though it could be completely blocked for all I know. Still just a terrible arm shot. And we missed it from that range. That's too bad. Charlie is gonna hang back. Eileen could come and get us a second try. It's also gonna be like a tight squeeze between the tree and the fountain. Move over, it's just a no-go. So it's a question of here or here. Bias toward the tree or bias toward the fountain. I'm gonna head toward the tree bias, I think.
Here I am, let's do this.
And hopefully we have enough action points to do that. Let's see what the shot looks like before we waste points. Yeah, it's gonna be the shot on the arm. Unless we manage to bring it in. I don't think there's any animation that helps us here. We're gonna use the big gun. And the big gun. Do we hit? Nice. Okay. Citizen Eileen, as always, coming through clutch. Tyzok now is gonna try and get up here and start saving people. Let's double dash you.
Maximum effort.
And with a second dash, we can get into one of the circles here. I don't think citizens can save each other, unfortunately. So, but she can get a triple.
On my way.
Right there. And there's the Chiron. Okay, Chiron is a Nurgle, it looks like. So it's going to be poison, and it's way far away. No big deal. Let's get in here and do the triple save.
Got it.
Nice. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. They're going to be running back toward our heroes. Presumably, yeah, there's the exit. They'll probably be targeted by the poison worms. And we've only seen these 4 so far. There's 3 more probably in a building. Kind of surprised I didn't see them in there running by that, so that it could be in here. Could be far away. That's everybody. Tyzok's gonna hop a little bit back. There could be something dangerous over here, so best to stay as hidden as possible. Here comes a Synedrion assault who sees a couple targets. Not sure where they are. Ah, okay. There is a Myrmidon here, it looks like, which for some reason we can't see. Ow. Comes in and does some hits. That's probably the Arthron. Dropped a shield. Oof. And there is what looks like a Triton shooting some kind of paralysis weapon. Oof, that guy is in real trouble. Here comes what look like fireworms. So maybe a second Chiron. Hopefully not. We did lose one of the Synedrion warriors in round 2, or round 1. One of the civilians got hit by something. Okay, they weren't fireworms, that's good. They are small things, but bad news is they are blocking us. I think our best option here is to get Charlie 1. Charlie 1 can rush up here and start spitting some poison. I think this is a good spot. And the crossbow is perfect for dealing with these things. Good job, Charlie. Alright, you're going to want to reload next turn. Let's get these civilians out of here. Looks like Citizen Eileen did take a spot of paralysis damage from whatever shot through the building way over there, came all the way over here and did some damage to her. 30 points of damage plus paralysis. Not good. Civilians are going to be continuing to run along the edge. try to get out as many as we can. This seems to be a much more dangerous situation than the last time we had to rescue civilians. They were all kind of in cover the whole time. This seems worse. Alright, this spider is going to come around backside of the building to try to get eyes on the enemies. But no luck there. Tyzok, I think, can do the same thing. Maybe just to here. I don't have line of sight there for anything. Oh, it's just... Is it because it's the wrong weapon? No, it's just because they're not visible yet. So let's move here and see if that improves things. There we go. Myrmidon in sight. We could get a lot closer, but... why is it not in sight there? Interesting. So that low wall just blocks it. Alright, that means probably grenades. Maybe even flame grenade. Flame grenade is a good way to deal with Myrmidons. And that guy's dead, so... no reason not to flame it. Look at that. Almost destroyed it with a flame grenade explosion. Left some flame right in the middle of the board to give them something to think about before they charge this way. And Tyzok, I think, is going to back off, but we'll get back to her, I guess. Eileen. We could go through... we could go through that mist there, but...
Channel open.
I feel like going around is a safer bet for us, kind of trying to fill in this channel. Could you go through the building? There's a window over there, so maybe not the best. And it doesn't feel like we have a shot for you from anywhere, maybe from way over here. It's pretty far. So that's one. That's two. That's her best shot from there, and she's out of the mist, but I think she might be in danger from things across the board. There's definitely some bad guys here. That does get her pretty close to where the action is, though, so...
Moving now. Enemy in visual range.
Eileen is not afraid of getting in the action. She has eyes on the Archon. Archon? No. Akron? Arthron. Eyes on the Arthron. How did I forget their names? She has eyes on the Arthron now. And if we take a look at the shot with the other weapon, it's not the best shot, but she might be able to hit a pincher there. So I think it's worth points.
Wiring target.
To do extra damage. Alright, took the arm out. Pincher is gone. It has a shield and probably a spitter head left. Nope. Just the shield. So we may have saved that civilian's life. I'm not sure how a civilian is alive after getting shot at anyway. Okay. Next we have Mist. Mist needs to get closer to get in the action. I think probably here is a reasonable point for Mist. Maybe actually protect...
Sprinting.
Protect your friend there, and we'll use the laser on the Arthron if possible. No, we have...
Using...
Probably don't have... Oh, looks like we could hit its face. We might actually be able to hit this one somehow.
Attack successful.
Oh, attack successful. We don't know what we did, but we did something. I think that was another Arthron, hopefully. Alright, Jen is coming around as well. Jen may be coming all the way around the back.
Moving up.
And then Tyzok, we were thinking about pulling you back, but I think now... Let's see, that Tyrant Alpha had a lot of damage applied to something. What did you actually... Carapace. Somehow we hit and disabled its carapace. So it's bleeding, but nothing serious damage, so Can we get a shot on it this turn? No, I don't think so, but we can get here and be relatively safe. Spider drone has already moved this turn, not going to blow it. And I believe that's everybody. Yep. So we'll end the turn there. And see what another fun day in Hell World, says the Synedrion Assault. Makes a Triton hide. Second Myrmidon shows up and bites the assault. Ooh, poisoned. Not good, buddy. I don't think you're gonna survive that. Plus a disabled head. Ouch. Okay, maybe survives long enough to kill the Myrmidon for us. Uh-oh. Looks like Charlie will still have his hands full with poison worms for a while. Ouch. And that is another paralysis blast aimed at Citizen Eileen. An expletive from the Tritons. And another one from the Arthron. Oh, he's got a spitterhead and a machine gun. Ooh. I guess that's where our other citizen is. That Arthron might be escaping. Alright, let's take care of the citizens first. If we can. This one can get out. Surprisingly. Looks like they might all be escaping. Well, all four of these. I don't think... Oh, so close. I don't think the ones across the map are going to make it, honestly. Okay, you're out of ammo, so you're going to reload in place. And then we need to take out all of these poison worms. So let's try not to miss. Very nice, Charlie 1. Citizen Eileen doesn't look like she took any more poison damage. So what do we do next? We have a spider over here. Spider is going to try to get in here and do some damage, but still a little too far away, unfortunately. Four enemies in sight. Two Arthrons right in the building there. No, one in the building. Must be another Triton in the building there. And then citizen there. Lost track of the citizen over here. Another Triton there. Chiron in the back.
Yes?
Could conceivably run you here behind this low wall and get a couple shots. Shotgun shots might be good at this range. Or there could be a tree in the way. That looks like a certain kill. Maybe a bunch of kills here if we are smart and use rapid clearance. And we have one more point of movement. If we can kill all of these, it might make sense to get you closer. It might also increase your likelihood of killing them, so let's get in there. Just don't mess this up. One down.
One more dealt with.
Two down. I thought you could see three from there, but unfortunately not. I guess the other one was out on the other side of the building, which might make sense to move you toward. We did lose a citizen there. That's too bad. Guess right here looks like a safe place for you. Oh god, that's an Umbra coming up. That is actually bad news. Can we blow it up with... Can we blow it up before it comes out and kills you? That's the question.
I see them.
I'm not actually sure. Guess we're going to have to try, so let's do a Boom Blast here. We have plenty of will left on Mist. Mist has plenty of will. Boom Blast here, 5 points of will. And I don't think there's an overhang here, so we can try and get the Umbra. Not sure this will do anything. Damn, did nothing, even though we pretty much got it in the right zone. That is terrible news. It looks like Umbra are pretty much invulnerable till they arrive. The next one's going over the building. It's a long shot. Nice. We hit something. I don't think we got anything on that Arthron, but we did quite a bit of armor damage to the Nurgle there. Mist should have a laser shot as well because of the boom blast. So that laser shot could maybe go through the building. Nope, it's going to be on this Myrmidon. Not terrible. We may have saved that guy's life. It's still going to fight, but I think that wing damage means it can't attack directly. Plus, we didn't blow it up, so we didn't accidentally kill him. Jen, I really need you to be in position to snipe that thing. I think I'm getting you here. And then I want you to overwatch. Right there. No matter what it does, please shoot it. Citizen Eileen, I think you might have to do the same. You take 2 to overwatch, so yeah, let's see. We'll put you here. I'm worried that that fountain branch is going to be in the way. Put you there. We'll overwatch that way as well. That thing's dangerous. Please take it out. Spider drone is done. I think that's everybody. We're going to end turn there.
Explosives prepared.
Nice. A poison grenade on a
I shoot, you die.
poison Myrmidon. There comes... Oh, okay. He didn't actually move. I thought he would move this turn.
Got a broken limb here.
Oh. Okay, there we go. He is moving. 8-10 plus a daze. Okay, hopefully that means he's not going to attack. That was very close there. Pretty sure he could have killed Tyzok in one hit if he had attacked. But now Tyzok has a chance. Where are you, Tyzok? There you are. I'm here. She heard me. Alright, what is this? This is another Arthron Umbra. These things are disgusting. And there's just nothing about them in their info. They are his dazed. Action points reduced to 1, so that daze was clutch. Came in and saved us. Let's see what Tyzok thinks about it. If she hits you with a shotgun at point blank, I think that probably kills you. So we're definitely going to use her rapid clearance here, which makes this a free kill. Hey, buddy. Take that. All right. We're going to use the rest of her shots on this thing. The question is, do we get closer first?
This better work.
Let's wait till it's looking at us at least to see. What's that? Looking at us? There you go. Alright. It's better work, Tyzok. I agree. Let's see what it does. 405 damage. Not bad. You get 2 of those. Let's hit it when it moves toward us again. Right there.
Skilled breathing, I see.
Alright, that's not too bad. Another citizen makes it off the board. Charlie 1 is out of ammo. We're gonna have to come back to you, Charlie. Do you have spiders here to deal with? And a Triton.
Just give the word.
Not sure our shot on the Triton is any good. That shooting through the flame like that always makes it hard. We have a spider gun here, and we have a spider we could below. I don't think we're gonna get 2 poison worms though. There are only 2, right? Yeah, there could have been 3, but it looks like we're down to 2. Tizok's done, so Tizok's not going to help. I think we're going to have to take one out with this spider. Which seems to have worked. Good. And then, Jen, you're going to take the second one, please. Let's use quick aim here. And we'll aim at this for a 2-point shot.
One more dealt with.
And then we're going to put... we can't... I guess there's a range on Marked for Death. So we can't mark for death, but we can shoot him. It's going to be a kind of a wild shot because we're firing through the smoke and flames here. But it looks like a kill shot if we hit. I don't think we hit. Yeah, okay. That means it's up to Citizen Eileen. Or Mist. Eileen is kind of out of points this turn. And can't recover. Okay. Hold on. I thought we had another weapon here we could use. No. Unable to perform action due to physically or psychically incapacitated. What? What happened to Citizen Eileen that I missed? I guess she panics and I missed it. Okay, probably because she's infected by a virus. I was saying paralysis, but this is actually virus, so she's losing 5 willpower per turn. That's the problem there. Didn't even realize. Can't do anything with Citizen Eileen. She is panicked. Completely missed it. My bad. But I think we'll survive. I think we're going to switch to... Crossbow's going to take 1 moment to reload. And then we might be able to get 1 shot off on this guy, but it's not going to be the greatest, and we're possibly in the mist. Yeah, I guess here's a good shot. Disabled leg, okay. Well, Ghoul Alpha there is still a serious threat. We're going to Boom Blast here one more time. We're in a pretty good position. We could take that out with a Boom Blast, but it probably takes our friend out too. Let's go over the building at least once, maybe twice. Couple shots on the Chiron. Okay, Chiron's effectively dead, bleeding out. Let's do the laser shot here. Damn, there's a tree in the way, but we could potentially move.
Yes.
If we move to here, we're gonna lose, well, no matter where we move, we're gonna lose the grenade, but moving to here at least gets us a much better laser shot. And hopefully we don't shoot through and kill our friend. Very, very nice. Very nice shot. Unfortunately, we weren't in time to save the Synedrion friend. And I think we have like 1 thing left here. What is that? Maybe there was a poison worm that I missed. I think we'll be able to get it with a quick aim here, if we move here.
Let's go. Enemy spotted.
From here we can't, but we could step here.
Moving. That's a kill.
And that was it. That was the last remaining enemy. Thanks, Jen. Mission complete. Haven defense. Diana Ross Haven or whatever it was. I don't remember the name. Dorothy Adams. Ha! Right. Dorothy Adams, I remembered it just as it appeared. Reward 125 tech, 525 materials, and 225 food. We are well over necessity on all of those. Analysis of the Pandorans' movement patterns have failed to identify their origin. Well, that doesn't sit well with me. Still waiting for a bunch of Yggdrasil to be made, it looks like, in the manufacturing queue. Crystal crossbow is still coming out, and then, yeah, like hours of Yggdrasils at the bottom of the queue. Research-wise, we're learning about Project Ekiti, and then Command Fortress is probably next. On the Geoscape, we are waiting for Synedrion to finish their moon launch site. It's under construction. I guess we're protecting it, basically. There's only one Pandoran structure left here. It's a lair. We really need this to expand to a citadel. I don't think it's going to happen. We're just gonna have to blow it up. It's got 4 days to expand. We'll give it until then. Looks like maybe there's a trade opportunity here. Food for tech, 8 for 2. It's not really worth it, honestly. What would that bring us down to? It's still above 1,000. Maybe it is worth it. Okay. Wait, that leaves us with a lot of tech. We're still above 1,000 food. No more trades there. Where are we going to send the carrier? I feel like these guys deserve a trip home. How are we doing at Phoenix Storage 2 here? 4 days, 3 days. Energy generators finished. 12 hours for the vehicle bay. Satellite isn't coming up for a while though. I guess we are sending them home. Training. Right behind them is the gift. The gift is carrying, I believe, Raspberry. Gift will head home also. Scout. Chariot is mining. Masked Manicore. I think Masked Manicore is actually needs to head back to Argentina and pick up, or yeah, wherever this is, and pick up their that's more like whatever. They're gonna pick up the Aspida that's here, right? Is there one there? I thought they'd give you a mark. There it is. Okay, have to zoom in to see it. Mass Manicore back on their way to South America to pick up the Aspida we left there. Meanwhile, we are mining living crystal. We're trading with Tenuous. And this is a materials trade. Yes, we definitely want the materials. Meanwhile, there's a couple Synedrion we've never visited, but nothing really outstanding down here. There is a antediluvian ruin we could clear there, but I don't really see the advantage of getting more of these places. It just means more places to defend. I don't really, I mean, our income is already kind of ridiculous compared to our needs. So I think we're going to send you back up here. Do some more trading with these guys. Although maybe not this one. Maybe all the way back to Greenland. There we go. Tenuous is moving. Inaccessible. Waiting with Scooby for action to occur. The gift heading home. I think that's pretty much it. We're just waiting for something to happen at this point. Waiting for our grenades to finish manufacturing. And maybe we'll make some more weapons. Alright, that was troops arriving. Let's check out what the queue looks like now. It's empty. We do have 115 living crystal, 136 orichalcum, 725 protean mutane. Maybe it's time to look at what we need. Our two snipers have sniper guns. We have a shard gun here on B team. We have a rebuke, another sniper rifle. Sophia is happy with her weapon. Oh, we could get her a hand-to-hand weapon, so maybe a hand-to-hand weapon there. Jacob, happy as can be with his weapon, although he wouldn't mind a better shotgun, so that's a shard gun there for Jacob. Omar, kind of a waste to have a Deceptor MG on you, but I'm not about to give you a crossbow. Here we need a shotgun, so that's 2 shotguns. Another sniper rifle for Irina. And I think the C team can live without for now, but we'll probably get there eventually. Let's do a couple things. Let's do a couple sniper rifles and see where that leaves us. And a couple shotguns. Shard guns. Let's start with shard guns. I think we'll pick up another 2 of these. That depletes our crystal. So we could make Matic of the Ancients, or what was the other one? There's another one, right? If only they were organized in some way. The Scyther. Scyther needs crystal. Scyther is 300 plus 30 shred for 2 action points versus the other one, the Matic of the Ancients. Matic of the Ancients is less damage, 220, not 300, but 400 shock is nothing to be laughed at. Getting dazes is huge. It's also 2 action points. Let's make one of these just to have. We'll test them both out. We can't afford the other one yet anyway. So that's our gun allocation right now. We'll do sniper rifles next and then a crossbow or 2. I think there already is a crossbow to hand out. So let's keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I saw it a second ago. And it's still just a waiting game here. We're going to wait for something interesting to happen and do trades, because we're actually at a point in the game where nothing is happening. We're just waiting for research. In fact, let's go check our research again. Project Egedy is something that'll strengthen our immune system. We're also thinking about centralized AI. Yeah, we've got days for these projects, so it's really just moving around and trading, waiting for research projects at this point. I suppose we should keep an eye on the clock, because I do want to take care of this before 4 days is up. But Tenuous is going to be doing trades. Everybody else is sitting around. Where are you, Tenuous?
Synedrion claims to stand for anarchism, but true anarchism is freedom from coercion. What Synedrion actually stands for is the tyranny of the majority, and that tyranny is leading them to a rejection of human will and accommodation of the Pandoran invaders. This is treason, and New Jericho will no longer accept it. We therefore declare war.
Uh-oh.
We're declaring war on Synedrion. Why? They have no idea what they're doing. Their childish utopian fantasies will lead humanity to its destruction. And honestly, somebody has to put an end to their perpetual whining. If any of you Synedrion people were planning on having a sudden epiphany and converting to a better faith, now's the moment.
Alright, it seems like we've triggered a war event.
So, some time ago, I came across a classified Phoenix Project report from 1973. It turns out, and I genuinely couldn't believe this was true at first, that in the 70s, the Phoenix Project actually sent people to the moon. Twice. But the mission to the Tsiolkovsky crater went terribly wrong. The astronauts in the lander became infected, I suppose, and committed suicide by opening the hatch. Protecting the Earth is a heavy burden. The incident almost destroyed the Phoenix Project. It ended Newton Summerall's career and began the long decline that seems to only have ended recently. But then I realized, meteorites. That must be how the Yugothian entity is sending the Pandora virus to Earth. and the moon functions as a kind of shield. That's what they must have found. A much, much older iteration of the Pandora virus. If we could get our hands on that, the insights to be gleaned from it would be tremendous. So I planned the mission to the moon. Unmanned, mind you. I'm not crazy. And now we're ready to actually make it happen. Except for one problem. The Pandora virus creatures seem very interested in blowing up our rocket.
That's where the Phoenix Project comes in?
Exactly! Help us defend the launch site so we can get my robot to the moon. Wow, I can't believe I just said that. I feel like a mad scientist. Igor, launch my robot to the moon for science. Oh, wait. I think I just came up with a good name for the probe.
Site added to Geoscape Moonshot. A new diplomatic mission has been received from Synedrion. Alright, we're going to take a look at diplomacy suddenly. Turns out the other two factions don't like that Synedrion is going to launch Igor 1 into the moon, so they're probably going to attack as soon as possible. We now have access to advanced viral weapons. That sounds fun, but a day and 7 hours, yeah. I never really built enough research, did I? Maybe that's something to address now that we have so many resources, but I'm thinking endgame is coming. Let's see, we have a moonshot here. It's the same place we expected. We need to get somebody in there to defend. And we're really close by. Everybody but the A-team. Actually, even the A-team might be close by, come to think of it, because it hasn't been that long. No, they're already over there on the South American continent. We'll leave them alone for now. So who are we sending? Well, it would be really nice if we had a single ship to send. Unfortunately, we don't. It's probably not going to be the C-team, guys. It's going to be the B-team. They have a lot of spider grenades in their arsenal. They like to blow things up. Carrier is heading that way. In fact, why don't we just send everybody who's at the base over there, and that way we can pick and choose once they arrive who we bring in, right? There we go. Everybody's on the way. Something's left at Phoenix Avionics. Who is left? Phoenix Avionics, where are you? Here you go. Ah, Chilleri. Yeah, you're just chilling there, getting some work in. I don't think we're gonna use you, buddy, unfortunately. Got a lot of points to spend. We'll come back to you if somebody dies, but yeah, you're just training there. You're kind of the home guard. All right, let's send them off and see what we get. We're gonna do a trade first. Trading in some more of that tech for materials. We have plenty. We are back up to 56 crystal. A scorpion, we'd like a couple more of these. They take 50, so let's put another one of those in queue. I'm thinking we might also want to consider making another masked manticore. It's only 500 mutagen. Is that what that is? Mutagens, yeah. If this isn't the last mission of the game, we'll make another masked manticore when we finish. Let's go keep trading, and then let's watch as these arrive. First one there, we're going to ignore that arrival, and it's going to be a series. Let's see who's there. Alright, everyone arrived. We have Raspberry Scooby. It's a 9 of 9 squad. We're not sending the B team in. I guess we're not going to send Scooby in if we don't need to. I'd rather bring Raspberry. Wasn't sure if it was going to expand the mission limit here or not. Hold on, why are we only 8 of 9? 1, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it did expand the mission limit. We could take Scooby and... No, Scooby unfortunately takes 3 seats, it looks like. Can take someone from the C team, though. Interesting. It's not Scooby, but maybe Psylocke comes with us as a backup assault. We have 2 snipers here. Whatever Charlie is, he's like a grenade launching, a spider grenade master. Could take Arc Blade or another assault. I feel like another assault might be wise. Let's bring Sabrina. And hopefully we can upgrade your kit, Sabrina. Let's see. You have a couple skill points we can spend on you. Boy, you are really outdated here. We're not giving you the shard gun, unfortunately. I'm gonna give that to someone else. Boy, this is gonna be hard. So we're bringing a Raspberry, that's for sure. We're bringing Sabrina here, but probably not with a shard gun. I think we're going to give you some regular grenades. Yeah. Oops, that was a misplace. There we go. And probably worth bumping your strength up 1, just to give you a little more health. Maybe give you an onslaught. Alright, the rest of C team, we skip through. Charlie 1, you are raring to go. You're looking great. Citizen Eileen already has a good sniper rifle in the Scorpion, plus a bunch of spider mines. She's looking good. 10 points, but nothing to spend it on. Tyzok. Tyzok already has the shard gun. There's a whole bunch of real grenades here, though. Why don't we give you those instead? You can keep a flame grenade. Mist is looking good, but ready to bump her strength up 1. Jen has a great loadout as well, with a couple weird grenades that we never end up using. We're going to bump your strength up 1 as well. And that's it. I think that gives us the whole team. Let's just double check and make sure we have them selected. Raspberry, Sabrina, Charlie, Citizen Eileen, Tyzok. Yep, and that's the whole set. We're going to do that next time. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Corknut playing Phoenix Point. See you next time.